Well, the South African Broadcasting Corporation's television channel SABC3 is proud to announce a partnership with Global Citizen, which will see the channel broadcast an hour-long Global Citizen concert on Sunday, the 9th of May at 9:30 p.m. Now, this global broadcast special celebrates heroic health workers worldwide, inspiring action for equitable COVID-19 vaccine distribution to everyone, everywhere. Hosted by multi-platinum recording artist, actress and producer Selena Gomez and musical headliners Jennifer Lopez, Vedder, Foo Fighters, Balvin and H.E.R, joined by Nomzamo Mbatha and so many more. Now, the South African internationally renowned actress joins us now this morning to share more on her role as a spokesperson for the Global Citizen. Nomzamo, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
So fantastic to be here. So very fantastic. Ngiyaphila ninjani?
Siphile kakhulu ntokazi. Kuhle ukubona. Mamela, man, I mean, you continue breaking barriers, you continue breaking glass ceilings and making strides. You make things work for yourself and there's nothing stopping you. And you continue making us proud. I mean, congratulations on the amazing work you've been doing, Nomzamo. Witnessing a real South African in Zamunda was quite an amazing moment for us here at home. How has your experience been relocating to the United States and what have you been up to?
Oh, bless ngiyabonga. I think for me, before I even delve into that, I don't think I'd be this confident woman or young woman that I am today if it wasn't for the support of the South African people. So lying corner today is really truly from the rallying of people who have supported me throughout the years. Moving to this side of the world has not been easy, but I have had so many incredible opportunities to be able to truly harness my craft and play more and be involved in different projects. So it's been an amazing experience just to build a new community of people that I can call family and friends.
Sure. And you're making South Africans proud as the ambassador for Global Citizens Vax Live, the concert to reunite the world. How did you become involved with the Global Citizen?
I guess with Global Citizen, the synergies were there. I absolutely support the messaging that they stand for, in amplifying for global change and rallying up governments around the world to truly be the change that they say that they're going to put into different communities. The first time we ever got to work together was through Nelson Mandela, the Nelson Mandela 100 concert that was a huge success that took place at F&B Stadium. And, from that day on, it's just been a very beautiful family synergy relationship.
And apart from global change, as we've mentioned, I suppose the main messaging of the Vax Live is about vaccine equity and leaving no one behind. So how do we ensure vaccine equity within South Africa specifically?
I think what's important right now is obviously, if we're going to ensure vaccine equity, we need to identify the different communities that are obviously going to be left out. The rollout plan is not an easy one. I don't think that we've been faced with such a pandemic for decades, so obviously we also have to have a little bit of grace when it comes to, the public health system as well as, the government trying their very best. It was important as well to be able to, as a people, rally behind the government and say, OK, let's hear what you have to say or what the plan is. But I think it's important to engage community leaders. Clinics in South Africa are a huge deal. And I think clinics have to be very well versed in terms of really breaking down the vaccine hesitancy and building that vaccine confidence amongst the community people as well. People have still that resistance when it comes to it because there's so much propaganda that's around it. So for me, I'm fully vaxxed, and I'm fully vaxxed because of various reasons. One in particular is that, I think we want to be able to move forward as a community of even as global citizens around the world. Vaccinations have always, built the trust of people. We get vaccinated for smallpox, we get vaccinated for polio or for measles. If you're going to travel to certain countries, you're getting a yellow fever card. So I think really just building those things and obviously working together with government. I am a firm believer that I think the Department of Health has done an incredible job in restoring the hope. And I think now is the time to be able to say, okay, this is how we move forward and restore that hope once again when it comes to vaccinations.
And I suppose the reluctance and refusal to get vaccinated, Nomzamo, poses a huge threat to our global health. And I suppose then it's driven by a multiplicity of reasons. It could be, as you just mentioned, some of these propaganda and some of the theories and the conspiracies that still haven't been proven. And it could also be driven by such reports that vaccine causes blood clots in some countries. So what can we do to help those who are hesitant to gain confidence in the vaccine?
I mean, vaccines have probably been the most successful public health interventions. And I think for me, it's important to be able to, you cannot eliminate hesitancy unless you are building the confidence. Yeah. So transparency in terms of known side effects is absolutely paramount, you know, especially with women as well. I mean, there's the big thing, there's a big looming question of, does it affect, you know, women's reproductive systems? Those are the kinds of questions that are out there. And so transparency about known side effects is absolutely paramount. But most importantly as well, to be able to see things from a different perspective, you know, in terms of scaling as well. So, I mean, it's a long road. It's definitely not something that's going to be able to be conquered absolutely now. But I do think, I mean, I posted on my Instagram stories, you know, getting my second shot, and I have never seen that kind of engagement. Never, ever, ever. Those kinds of numbers of views, of sharing, and so many people just sending me messages, Sabawel, you know, as your South Africans love to say. You know, Sabawel, yo, you're so lucky. And so, of course, for me, it was such a jarring moment because, unfortunately, the hesitancy gets more noise, but there is so much more confidence than there is the hesitancy.
And it's good to see such public figures as you know, just spreading the word about the importance of vaccinating ourselves and protecting, you know, global health. Now, let's talk about the concert. When and where will the concert be broadcast? And what can viewers expect from this Vex Live concert?
The concert is going to be absolutely amazing. It was surreal just being on that stage, fist bumping with Prince Harry. So people are going to be able to witness so many beautiful moments. The stadium was full of 30,000 first-hand responders. And so you're going to get that emotional feel of people who have truly been holding our hands throughout this pandemic and giving us hope. And for them to just be, you know, treated in that way as well. And obviously you can be able to watch the concert on SABC 3 at 9:30 p.m. on May 9th.
All right, Nomzamo Mbatha, great chatting to you, man.
SABC 3.
Likewise, all right, thank you. We just spoke to South African internationally renowned actress Nomzamo Mbatha on her role as the spokesperson for the Global Citizen, the world's largest movement of action takers and impact makers. Don't miss the Global Citizen concert on SABC 3 this Sunday at 9:30 p.m.